Yo, what is good with y'all? It's your boy KAG, and today we are back with another video, and this one we're going to be doing a rumor roundup of everything that has been currently going on since last week, because DigiTimes came out and they made this statement that Nintendo is currently in production at Foxconn and Pegatron, and now we got this big huge issue going on where we're going to be receiving a whole bunch of fake leaks, and so I figured I'd go ahead and cover them and get them out of the way. That way we can know what's real, what's fake, and what's fake and fake. Yeah. Anyway, so first up we have this one right here. This one came way of 4chan, and yes, it is fake. How do we know it's fake? Number one, because they said it's gonna be nostalgic, and they said it's gonna be gray and purple. But if we all know about Japan, they say that Japan had a Super Famicom and they didn't have the Super Nintendo, and it was not this gray and purple, so it wouldn't have been this color. Now yes, that would mean that America would have this color and then Japan would have the other color. And on top of that, if we actually go ahead and make sense of all this, this person was supposedly from Japan, so why would they have done this color anyways? They would have done the Super Famicom colors. And what also debunks this one is the fact that they person said that this was going to be coming out and announced last Friday, and none of that happened. So let's move on to the next one. So next we have this one right here, which is becoming a big huge thorn in my side. It is a big huge pain, and yeah, it's spreading across the interwebs like wildfire on a hot California day. And yes, this one is completely fake. Number one, for those who keep saying that this is coming from the same person that did the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Neo, it is not the same person. I said the PlayStation 4 Pro. But anyways, it's not from the same person. I actually know that person, and this person did not draw this. And you can actually take a look at this. This drawing looks like crap. And on top of that, this text is all wrong. Not saying that the text is wrong, but this is like Google translated text that they actually did here. And they probably don't even speak Japanese. But yeah. Notice how they write an NX on the side of this, and then they write NX on the side of that. So which one's NX? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it called the NX? No. And on top of that, we got this is supposed to be the base right here, and then you're supposed to have this hooked up to this, and this hooked up to that. No. Nintendo would never do a big, huge, colossal mess like this. They are pretty slimline, and they like to keep everything pretty sleek and pretty compact. So I do not see them actually going ahead and having this big huge device on the entertainment system with this connected to that, and then having this having to be docked to that. None of that makes sense. And on top of that, if you actually take a look right here, we have this plug right here that is a wall socket for those people who live in America. And yeah, no, that would not be on the side of this device by any means. Oh my goodness, where the heck do they come up with this crap from? So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. But yes, on a side note, the people on the actual website are actually laughing at y'all, you English speakers who do not actually read their language, Chinese or Japanese. Because if any of y'all had actually been reading it, y'all would have knew from the beginning that this was actually a joke. This mock-up right here was actually a joke. It was meant to be fake from the very beginning, but some American took the picture and said, oh, let's run with it, and now we have a million news articles. But please, y'all, stop writing news articles about this. This thing is completely fake, and let's get rid of it. In the trash it goes. Now, this one is a little bit more interesting because this person actually has a physical device in their hands, right? So, yeah, we got this device right here. I don't see any buttons up here at the top. Nothing there, nothing here. And on top of that, these things right here. Yeah, this start button doesn't really look clickable, and this select button doesn't really look clickable. And on top of that, we have these two buttons right here on the sides that look like they're obviously made to look like this color, like it's glowing, and I think they did the same thing on here. But if you actually take a look at this right here is completely blank. It doesn't even look like it's running at all. I don't believe Nintendo would have went ahead and made this like dock thing right here and then have this completely blank. That doesn't make any sense at all there. And on top of that, we got 1, 2, 3 chords. So yeah, Okay, so we got one that goes to the monitor. Okay, that makes sense. And then we have this one right here. So let's say, okay, one's a power cord. But if you actually take a look at it, the power cord is actually kind of slim. But we have one that is the power cord, right? That's gonna go and plug up somewhere down there. And then we have the third one that goes to... Yeah, anybody see a sensor bar or anything? Because I sure don't. Yeah, the third one goes to nothing. Yeah. And on top of that, let's go ahead and take a look at this actual screenshot right here. Well, this actually comes from the actual gameplay trailer. It's not even a gameplay trailer, it's just a trailer. And so we know that this person is not technically controlling this character, and this D-pad looks awfully fat and looks awkward. And these circle pads do not look like they move. They look like they're like little buttons that are stuck down here. So yeah. This one is pretty obviously fake, on top of the fact that I'm assuming that this is supposed to maybe stretch and then connect to this tablet. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, this one's fake, by the way. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And by the way, there's a DVD player right here. A Blu-ray player. So technically they could have just went ahead, took the YouTube video and hooked it up right here and put it inside this DVD player and played it on this TV. Let's move on. And this one is just fake for obvious reasons. This one looks like anybody, you know, out of any thread that we've seen, 4chan, Reddit, NeoGAF. Like, this is a mock-up. And no, this is fake. Why is this fake? Well, number one, you got this docking station. And it has 2 USB ports on the front of it, which... They never have USB ports on the front of their devices. And they went ahead and they threw this projector up here because that was the latest rumor. This NX... Is this a cartridge slot? I don't know. Granted, yes, the colors are fine. They have the supplemental computing device on top of here, but how do you actually dock this into this if the supplemental computing device is sitting on the top of it? Yeah. Anyways, it's fake as well. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the rumor roundup right now. We're probably going to get more of these this week, and I'll try to clump some together. And it's all Digitime's fault for saying anything about them being in production. Now we're going to get a whole bunch of them. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. And as always, don't forget to subscribe because we're talking about all things Nintendo here. Yeah, and a whole lot of Nintendo NX. But yeah, be sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. And peace.